Game on.
Hey there, game gurus. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little update on my GRS push-pull or GRS buttonhole spinners. That's these little guys right here. They're designed to fit basically in the same size hole as a regular push button on your arcade cabinets or your main cabinet. And we have two different versions. One is just a standard spinner, which you use for like Breakout or Arkanoid or Pong. Then we have the one with a push and pull mechanism, which is mostly designed for the Tron Arcade 1-Up or a disc of Tron for your main cabinet, Arcade 1-Up, your own projects, or other games it could be used for too, like Frontline or Ikari Wars you could press down for shooting or pulling up for throwing grenades, stuff along those lines. But one of the, I don't want to say concerns, but a lot of people brought up the statement that either wasn't sensitive enough for some games or was too sensitive in other games. And we did have different sensitivity levels built into the spinner. We have an application you can launch and you can set different parameters for the spinner's settings. But they still felt the settings were not good enough. I know Ultimark has their spinner, and I think they were claiming they were doing like the most precise spinner, up to 3,000 pulses per rotation. So we decided, well, let's kick it up a notch. So what we're going to be doing is, we are going to be offering a new spinner, but we're also, for current users, we will offer a PCB replacement, about $5. And it's just 3 screws in the bottom here. You pull off the PCB, put the new one on. And that'll give you an option to load 2 different firmwares. And the reason I say 2 different firmwares is because we don't have so much room to store data on these little PCBs. So one of the options will be starting at 128 pulses per minute up to 512. So 128, 256, and 512 pulses per rotation to give you a more precise control. Mostly that's going to be for the Arcade 1-Up Tron. So if you felt that the spinner was either too sensitive or not sensitive enough, you can put the new PCB on for about $5. Try the 128, the 256, and the 512 pulses per rotation to really curtail the spinner in the disc of Tron and Tron Arcade 1-Up cabinet. Of course, you can use it in other things as well, but that's most of what we designed that low pulse per minute for. So aside from the lower end of the spectrum with the 128, 256, and 512 pulses per rotation, I know Ultimark was always touting theirs as having the most precise spinner. They can go up to, I think, 3,000 pulses per rotation. So we say we're going to kick it up a notch. So with the other firmware, you can load a 1024, a 2048, or 4,096 pulses per rotation, giving us the most precise spinner on the planet. And again, you can do this through the application. You could do either the low 3 or the high 3 on the PCB loaded on there. And I'm going to show you on here, I have Arkanoid playing on the 1024 setting. And if I go into the tab right here, I'll go into the input settings for this machine. Actually, the analog controls I want to go into. So I set the dial speed to 0, reverse off, and I set the dial sensitivity to 110. Of course, you can still curtail that from 0 up to 256. But with the 1024 setting on here, it is now perfect for Arkanoid. I know I've talked to people, and I played it myself. It was a little, the rotation should be about that much. You shouldn't have to take your hand off the spinner to go further. It should be back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And at the 110 setting and the 1024 setting on the new firmware, you'll see that it's dialed in perfectly. But of course, you still have, for your own personal taste, you can adjust that main program up to 256 or down to 0. I chose 110. It felt pretty good for me right there with the 1024 setting. But again, you still could do a 2048 or 4096 setting depending on the game. So let me show you really quick how it plays on Arkanoid with the new firmware at 1024 setting, and just see how it plays with the spinner at that setting. Let's take a look. Okay, so you can see here I have this is the push-pull spinner, but again, the firmware works on the regular buttonhole spinner, which is just one that spins. This one does spin and go up and down as well. So this one, you can see right here, it's set to 1024, but this one can also be set to 2048 or 4096, depending on your settings. But right now I have it set at the 1024, and this is set at the 110 dial speed. Let me put a coin in, and let's get some volume on it. You gotta have some volume, right, when you're playing these games. Let's bring the volume up here a little bit. Here we go. And let's start it up. So it should really just be, my finger never has to come off to turn further. It should really just be left, right, left, right, left, right. So you can see I can go to both sides easily. And this now is pretty much, from what I remember, the way it controlled in the arcade. So you're playing Breakout, Pong, or other type of games with the spinner, Forgotten Worlds, you really can truly dial your spinner in exactly how it was in the arcade. So that's really it. So this is basically just going to be remove 3 screws. And get my other spinner over here so it's easier to see. No, it's going to fall on the floor. There are 3 screws. You remove 1, 2, 3 screws. Pull up the plastic cover. The PCB comes right off. Put the new one on. It doesn't matter where it goes. It's circular. Just put it on. Put the 3 screws back in. And you can then use the new firmwares on these to really dial in your games better. Okay, here we are in the R-Cade 1-Up Tron cabinet, and I have my push-pull spinner in here right now. And some people felt, again, that in the discs of Tron or the regular Tron, the spinner wasn't exactly how it was in the arcade. But now with that 128, 256, or 512 setting, you can dial it in better. Now, there's no like main settings in here to fine-tune it past that point, but you would definitely find one of those 3 that'll work better for you. I have this set right now at the 128 setting. So I'm just going to go start the game. And again, with the push-pull spinner, you have the option to press down and pull up like you need in the game to move your fighter's disc throwing up and down, as you can see. So it is a quick little video. It's really just an update video. Just wanted to show that we do listen to our customers. When you guys say something's not right, we will do our very best to go back and try and fix it and make it better. It's not really even fixing it, it's just making it better, giving more options, really. So again, for about $5, it'll be available on the Thunderstick Studios website. I'll put a link down below. As soon as it's available, you can order it for about $5 for current users. So if you currently have one of these and you want to have these new settings, you want to dial it in even better, you can get one of these PCBs for about $5, put it on, use a software program, make the adjustments, and away you go. Make it just the way you want. But if you're currently purchasing one, we'll include the PCB for free. We'll include it and send it out to you guys, so you don't have to buy it after the fact. But that's really it for this video. I do appreciate it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me in YouTube algorithms. It takes 1 second for you, but it means a lot to me. And that's really it. So just remember, as fun as these games are, and they're going to be a lot more funner with the new PCB on here, they're just fun games. Please always remember to tell family and friends that you love them. Tomorrow's never promised. But in between those times, game on.
On the ground, climb up the ladder quickly and send yourself around. Open the umbrella up and answer the phone. You can do it with a partner, you can do it all alone. Scale up the wall, how high can you go? You surely break her heart if you get just too slow. Pound upon the chest and take an elevator ride. You can get off at the top and then you look from side to side. Come on, come on, come on, come on to the Donkey Kong. And then raise your hands up high. There's a fire down below and you don't want to catch your side. Hide behind each other and don't even make it down. You're in trouble now, take the elevator down. Jump over all the barrels and let out a little scream. Duck underneath the pipers with the coconut cream. You pick that hammer up and then you put the fire out. Now we think you know what Donkey Kong is all about. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Donkey Kong.
Are you looking for that arcade experience at home? If you don't have the space for a full-size arcade in your house or endless funds, then you need the GRS Build-A-Cade. It's arcade quality without the arcade price, from someone you can trust. The GRS Build-A-Cade is very simple, easy to assemble, 1/6 scale arcade computer you can build yourself. You can buy interchangeable controllers for every gaming option you need to play the games the way they're meant to be played. You can also design your own artwork or purchase artwork separately to make your GRS Build-A-Cade look like the machine of your dreams. The GRS Build-A-Cade is also the only home system STEM certified. Come see what all the YouTube creators are raving about. GRS Build-A-Cade.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I just love talking to the vendors because we're supporting real people here. You know, these are people's passion projects. These are people's companies. These are the things that we pour our life into to share with others. So it's really beautiful to see. It's really beautiful to see. And one thing that I really want to show you over here, let's take a look at these mini cabs. Because last night I was playing them. I was blown away. These cabinets are amazing. I have got to show you my favorite one, which is right here, Robotron. This one is incredible. Although I love NBA Jam, I love Mortal Kombat, Donkey Kong Jr., Arkanoid. This is fun with the paddle. All of these buttons work. So you actually press the button to put the coin in, and then you press start. I'm telling you, this is like the authentic mini experience. So, and then the game starts up, and then you play. Look at this. And then you can customize this. There's so many amazing things that you can customize with this. And there's like stuff on the back. You can put a controller. It comes with a racing wheel. There's the roller ball attachment. You've even got mini guns. Like if you're playing a light gun game. I mean, it's got it all. It's got it all. It's really incredible. This is a really amazing machine. Hey, does anybody want to chat for a second about these amazing machines here? I mean, it's totally cool.
I can try and get my dad here. I just texted him.
Yeah, you just texted him? We'll come back. We'll come back. But it's actually, if you look at the back of the badge, they're on the back of the badge. So yeah, can you tell us a little bit about your booth or the name of your company?
So we're here with Glenn's Retro Show.
Okay.
We make new controllers for older games.
New controllers for older games. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. And I really, really love all of these arcades here. I gotta say, Star Trek is also one of my favorites too. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for your time.